I had a 13-year-old client at one time who, this was pre-Doom, post-Pong. That doesn't bracket it very well, but who was being sought after by a lot of software development firms because at his tender age, he was a beta tester, but he was also well-versed enough that he could probably, after crashing the program, and he could crash just about any program, tell you where the problem in the code probably was at that age. So he was very sought after. But the difficulty was he was a minor. I do know that I left him alone in my office for just a few minutes to get him something to drink. And when I came back, this was before I had kids, now I recognize some things. When I came back, he had an interesting smile on his face, which I now interpreted as I've done something and you have to figure out what it is that I've done. But I will deny it. Gave him something to drink, finished up. He had access to my computer, which was behind my desk in that short time frame, and was able to modify it to have some sort of a commentary or a celebration or a graphic for just about every day of the year. There's some holiday in some obscure country and nation somewhere, and it would be very glorious. While I'm with another client at another time, it would just randomly decide to do this. Especially on his birthday, it was wonderful, many times during the day. And I decided, well, I can't have this. So I saved all the files that I was confident were still intact and erased and reformatted. And it still did it after all that. So I went to someone who actually knows something about computers and had them do it, and it did the same thing. And the advice I got after that was, well, we think you need to buy a new computer. We can't figure out what this youngster has done to your equipment. So that's kind of how I got started in an interest in intellectual property and computer software, all of that, sort of a backdoor approach, but that's kind of how it began these many years ago.